Hello, in this video, we will start with the basic parts of the pharynx, and by the end, you will be able to draw the Waldeyer's ring yourself. The pharynx is a muscular tube which extends from the base of the skull to the lower border of the cricoid cartilage. It can be divided into nasopharynx, the oropharynx, and the laryngopharynx, which is also known as the hypopharynx. This is the nasopharynx. It extends from the base of the skull to the hard palate. Then the oropharynx is going to range from the hard palate to the hyoid bone. And the laryngopharynx is going to extend from the hyoid bone to the lower border of the cricoid. The vertebral levels coinciding with nasopharynx is C1. With oropharynx, it is C2 and C3. And with laryngopharynx, it is C3 to C6. The lining epithelium of the nasopharynx is ciliated, columnar, pseudostratified. For oropharynx, it is stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. And for the laryngopharynx, it is again stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. In the nasopharynx, superoposteriorly, here we have the nasal tonsils. The nasal tonsils are also known as adenoids. We have one more lymphoid tissue here in the nasopharynx, that is the tubal tonsils. That's about the nasopharynx. In the oropharynx here, we have the palatine tonsils. And here we have the lingual tonsils. So these two are present in the nasopharynx and these two are present in the oropharynx. Now let's look at the Waldeyer's ring. The Waldeyer's ring is a circular arrangement of lymphoid tissue. It is located at the entrance of the aerodigestive tract, which is around the pharynx. It forms the first line of defense against the inhaled or the ingested pathogens. The significance is development of immunity in children and it regresses during puberty. At the topmost part, posterior-superiorly in this ring, here we have the adenoids. Adenoids are also known as Luschka's tonsil. This is the opening of the eustachian tube in the nasopharynx. Eustachian tube is going to open in the nasopharynx. Okay. So in the nasopharynx, here we have one more group of lymphoid tissue. This is the tubal tonsil, which we saw earlier. So these two are located in the nasopharynx. Then we see the groups in oropharynx. Here, these two. Okay, we'll draw on this side. This is the palatine tonsil. Palatine tonsil is also known as facial tonsil. Then, if this is the tongue, we have the lingual tonsil here. In the posterior pharyngeal wall, we have this lymphoid tissue here. This is known as lateral pharyngeal band. Then we have some nodules on the posterior pharyngeal wall. Nodules on the posterior pharyngeal wall. So in the Waldeyer's ring, the lymphoid tissue which we have are, in the nasopharynx we have two, adenoids and tubal tonsil. In the oropharynx, again we have the palatine tonsil and the lingual tonsil. And in the posterior pharyngeal wall, we have nodules and lateral pharyngeal bag. That's the Waldeyer's ring for you. Now we can look at this diagram again, where we have drawn nasal tonsils, tubal tonsils, palatine tonsils, and lingual tonsils. And this is the ring that we have drawn. That's how easy it is to understand the Waldeyer's ring. Thank you and bye-bye.